Hey y'all, this is Dawn, aka the Interactive Nanny, coming to you guys live and in living color from Interactive Nanny's world, where love and play are interacting. Hope you guys have enjoyed the start of this new week. I hope you guys are sort of getting yourselves reacclimated to school and work if you have been off for the Christmas and New Year holiday. So now we're going to get back into another episode of Interactive Nanny's world. This evening we're gonna explore two people from two of my favorite. I'm guessing that they're becoming two of my favorite books. The first one we're gonna read is out of My Little Leaders: Bold Women in Black History by one of my favorite authors, Vashti Harrison. We're gonna talk about Mary Eliza Mahoney. Mary grew up before the Civil War as a free woman in Massachusetts, though as a black woman, her career options were limited. Mary knew that she wanted to be a nurse. When she was 18 years old, she started working at the New England Hospital for Women and Children, but she wasn't saving lives. She had to work as a cook and a scrubber. Although Massachusetts was a leading state in the anti-slavery movement, discrimination and segregation was still a way of life. The hospital, however, prided itself on the fact that it treated both black and white patients. It also had a nursing program that admitted one black student and one Jewish student per year. They considered this quite progressive. Mary worked on the hospital staff for 15 years before being admitted into the nursing program in 1878 at the age of 33. That year, 42 students were accepted, but only 4 graduated. Mary was one of them. As a private nurse, Mary had an incredible reputation as being patient and skillful. She traveled around the East Coast, and her work helped challenge racism in the South. She was soon inducted into the American Nurses Association, the ANA, in 1908. She helped support the founding of the National of Colored Graduate Nurses, which later named a major award in her honor. Mary's nursing career lasted 43 years. She was recognized as a pioneer, and in 1976, she was inducted into the ANA Nurses Hall of Fame. Her old hospital, the New England Hospital for Women and Children, renamed the Dymock Center in 2007, features a new healthcare facility named after her, the Mary Mahoney Center. And she was born in 1845 and she died in 1926. I forgot to tell y'all that at the beginning of the article. Okay, so our next one will be coming out of The Little Legends, Exceptional Men in Black History. And this one, as you know, is by Vashti Harrison as well. We'll be talking about Charles Henry Turner. He was born in 1867 and he died in 1923. He was a zoologist and an educator. As a boy, Charles loved bugs. He would spend his days either outside observing insects and animals or indoors reading from his parents' massive library. His mother had been enslaved and instilled in her son the belief that education would lead to a better life. Charles graduated from high school as his class valedictorian and studied biology in college. At the University of Cincinnati, he published studies on birds' brains and invertebrates, becoming the first African American to publish in Science in the Journal of Animal Behavior. Later, he was the first black person to get a PhD in zoology at the University of Chicago. Throughout his career, Charles struggled, likely because of race, to find steady work at a college or university where he could conduct his research. He committed himself to fighting for civil rights and advocating for black students to have a good education. He even dreamed of starting his own school for black children. While he never did, he eventually settled in St. Louis and taught at the historic black summer high school. Even though Charles didn't have access to the expensive tools and state-of-the-art laboratories that other scientists had, he still developed research methods to make many amazing discoveries about insects. He conducted experiments and determined that bees can see in color. By building mazes, he observed that the cockroaches and caterpillars learn by trial and error. He found that ants use light and landmarks to navigate, and he showed that insects have memories and they alter their behavior based on what they remember. Charles also was the first to notice that ants walk around their nests before entering. This action was later named Turner circling in his honor. By the end of his life, he had published more than 70 research papers and changed the way people view insects. Charles valued hard work and knowledge. A pioneer of comparative research, he led by example and forever broadened our understanding of different behaviors in nature. So that is what those two people, Charles Henry Turner and, hold on y'all, let me turn back, Mary Eliza Mahoney are the two people that we read about and learned about this evening on this episode of Interactive Nanny's World. So I hope you guys enjoy the rest of your week. Be safe. Stay warm because it is still cold. But until next week, this is Don, aka the Interactive Nanny, signing off from Interactive Nanny's World, where love and play are interacting. Don't forget to like, share, listen, and subscribe. If you are on YouTube, like and subscribe. Interactive Nanny's World, the podcast. You can listen to all the episodes on both the whatever podcasting app you have, or you can go on YouTube and listen to it as well. But until next week, this is Don signing off from Interactive Nanny's World. Talk to you guys later. Bye bye.